The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Ball raises up to grab a rebound, and Eagles range left to right with it. Thomas at the head of the key. Floats it over to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan accelerates the right block, turns, pivots, passes. Thomas out of the key. Slip it, Joe Hall, left corner. Catch three ball on the way. Joe Hall rattles it home. All square at 5 apiece. 17:43 to play in the first half. Monty Joe Hall, Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, Carson-Newman shooting 50% from the field, but the Eagles have turned it over 4 times here in the early going. They've got the ball front court. Dyer left corner. Pump fakes the three, drives inside, gets it to Beaker left block. Beaker dumps it in from the left with the left hand. 4 in a row for up 12-9 with 12:28 to play first half. Eagles the other way. Brennigan, a deep three from the left wing, answers. Brennigan pulls up for the 25-footer and ties it at 12. 12 for the rebound, left block. Eagles push it left to right. Brennigan stops and gets it to McElhaney at the head of the key. Back to Brennigan, right wing. Motions with his left hand and dribbles to the right baseline. Flips it up, Thomas. Thomas, spin move, right block, right hand, hook. Thomas knocks it down. 5-0 run for Carson-Newman. Eagles lead it 14-12. Greg McKay puts Limestone back in front, 17-16. Eagles the other way. Joe Hall all the way to the cup, and he lays it in with the left hand from the right side. 18-17, Eagles leading. 9-0 rebound, his third, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Dyer stops right wing. It's McElhaney head of the key over to Joe Hall left corner. Hands off Brennigan there, back around to Joe Hall. Into the high post, McElhaney. Feeds Butts left block. Backs down Gallert, turns, right hand, baby hook. Josh Butts, smooth as silk from the middle of the lane. Josh Butts has 4 points off the bench. Callers, ShopStateEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Eagles in the road blues. A second chance opportunity here after the miss. McElhaney, head of the key. Finds Joe Hall, right corner, baseline drive. Joe Hall to the cup, left hand, rolls it in. Strong take by Monty Joe Hall. He's got 9 first half points. Eagles match their biggest lead. It's Thomas. Yanks down the rebound, middle of the lane for the Eagles. Carson gets the defensive stop and brings it front court. A 3 would give the Eagles their first double-digit lead of the night. Joe Hall, left elbow, pulls up, 15-footer, cans it for the Eagles. Monty Joe Hall has 11 points to lead all scorers, and Kyle Perry burns a timeout. Eagles, Limestone turns it over for a third time, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Carson-Newman has made 3 of its last 4 shots, primarily from Joe Hall. Joe Hall down the left side of the lane, twirls, left elbow, Joe Hall, high difficulty, cans it. Monty has 13, and the Eagles lead balloons to double with the board. Eagles get multiple stops and bring it front court. Dyer left wing, cutting Thomas middle of the lane. Thomas lands, one dribble, turns, right hand, floater, won't get the roll. McElhaney keeps the rebound alive, second chance for the Eagles. Over to left corner, Dyer, baseline drive, right hand, floater, falls from 6 feet out. Ren Dyer, the trigger man. Eagles with 8 in a row for the second time this half, and they're up by 13. Owens bringing it inbounds, hash mark right side, gets it into Joe Hall. 7-6. Joe Hall head of the key, accelerates down the left side of the lane, stops, pulls up, fades, 10. Joe Hall, ice! Monty Joe Hall, 15 first half points. And the Eagles down at left elbow. Gets it to Joe Hall, who walks it over the timeline left side. Eagles set up shop on the offensive end. Thomas running the point between the rings. Gets it to Luke Brennigan to reset with 18 on the shot clock. Brennigan pulls up, left point, 3-ball, bottom for Brennigan. Luke Brennigan given a sliver of daylight, and he took it. After the Saints go on an 8-0 run, the Eagles by 10, 15-12 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Beaker, go to the key. Stops his dribble, looks to pass, pivoting. Bounce feed for Brennigan, right in the lane, got hits the shot from 8 feet out, count it, and 1. Brennigan off the collision with Richard Nunez, and the reigning SAC player of the week has picked up his third and the team's third. 46, Carson-Newman. Brennigan, left wing, accelerates inside, gets it back out, head of the key, McElhaney, 15 on the shot clock. Man-to-man defense for the Saints. Dyer drives, dishes, Beaker, middle of the lane, right hand, bunny, good from 4. Ben Beaker has 6 points on 3 attempts. 49-34. It's a 10 at the free throw line. Outlets, Zhao, cherry picking. The other end, Zhao lays it in with the left hand. Timeout, Limestone. A 12-0 Carson-Newman. Bridgewater inbounds to McElhaney in the right corner. Owen sticks to him. McElhaney slips it. Thomas, middle of the lane. Right hand hook. Thomas. Buttery smooth from 10. Bryant Thomas has 13 points. The Eagles stretch it back to a 15-point lead. 2 minutes because of turnovers on 3 straight possessions. Trying to settle down here. Bowens, right baseline. Jab step on McKay, man-to-man. Drives the baseline, gets underneath, kicks out, head of the key, Joe Hall. Not an on-target pass, Eagles reset. Brennigan, left wing, jab step, right foot on Graham. Switch on the screen, pulls up, free ball, knockdown. Luke Brennigan with 12 points, 10 of them here in the second half. And the Eagles back on top by 15, 57-40. He has 6 points. That stops a near 4-minute scoring drought for the Saints and cuts the deficit to 17. 62-45 with 6:05 to play second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Beaker muscling his way inside on Nunez. Goes glass with the right hand. Count the basket plus a foul. Firm moves downstairs by Ben Beaker. And a 4th personal on Richard Nunez. Brennigan right of the lane. Eagles fly up the floor. Zhao, right wing. Honey, a 3. Lifts it up. Deadeye from distance. John Zhao fires in the 3. And the Eagles have their biggest lead of the night at 22. Successively, and hold a second straight foe under 60. And the Eagles cruise 74-56 on the road to improve to 6-2 on the year, while Limestone falls to 3-5. Domino's postgame report is headed